Confession time. The quietest person on your feed isn't shy. They're running stealth mode on a very loud internet. Today, we're decoding the psychology of people who don't post and why that silence might be the sharpest signal in the noisiest room. We're doing 10 fast, punchy truths, each one with a sticky transition so your brain keeps scrolling even if your thumb doesn't. One, silence isn't empty. It's a filter. Not posting isn't I have nothing to say. It's I choose who gets the backstage pass. In a world where the algorithm wants your life sliced into appetizers, some people choose the main course, privately. Think of silence as noise-canceling headphones for your identity. They're not antisocial, they're pro-boundary. Next up, if they're not chasing likes, what exactly are they optimizing for? Spoiler, something your analytics page can't measure. 2. Less performance, more perception. Posting rewards speed, silence rewards depth. Non-posters aren't rushing to be the first comment. They're waiting to be the only comment that matters. They watch longer, think more, react later. It's not detachment, it's calibration. You could call it slow-cooked cognition in a microwave world. Sliding forward. Okay, philosopher, but if they're not mining validation, what's fueling the engine? Third, internal validation beats public scoreboards. Some folks don't outsource their self-worth to notification bubbles. That's the internal locus of control at work. Value sourced from within, not rented from the crowd. When your confidence isn't leased to likes, you stop treating your life like a pitch deck. You still want connection, just not at the price of self-consistency. Keep rolling. But what happens to our memories when we stop converting them into content? 4. Psychological ownership is real and worth guarding. There's a reason certain moments feel untouchable. Psychologists call it psychological ownership, the sense that an experience belongs deeply to you. Post every precious thing, and you dilute that ownership, turning a sacred memory into a public commodity, instantly rentable for judgment, misreadings, and drive-by hot takes. Some people keep the memory whole by keeping it offline. That's not secrecy, that's stewardship. Onward. Cool, but if the dopamine casino is closed, where does the energy go? 5. Dopamine is a tiny tyrant. Opt out to zoom in. Social apps are casinos with nicer fonts. Every heart and comment is a micro payout designed to hook you. Non-posters aren't killjoys. They're refusing withdrawal symptoms. When you stop thinking in captions, time slows down, colors feel louder. The moment stops competing with its future post. This isn't anti-pleasure, it's pro-presence. Next chapter. Presence feels great alone, but do relationships suffer? 6. Offline bonds get heavier and warmer. Take the camera out of the room and watch trust inflate. Without the pressure to package everything, you learn who checks in without reminders and who loves you without an audience. Non-posters often trade wide but thin interaction for narrow but dense connection. Less broadcast, more bloodstream. Quick pivot. So, are they antisocial hermits? Please, let's pop that myth like bubble wrap. 7. Opting out isn't antisocial. It's anti-performative. Choosing not to broadcast does not equal choosing not to belong. Many quiet users are peak humans, IRL. Hilarious at dinner, unstoppable in group chats, allergic only to performative transparency. Think speakeasy energy. If you're invited, it's magic. If you're not, you won't even know it's happening. Privacy isn't pouting, it's preference. Hang tight. If it's not about clout, what are they defending themselves from? 8. Self-presentational pressure is exhausting. When life becomes, will this play? You're never off stage. That constant awareness, Being watched, even when you're not, creates low-grade anxiety. Silence becomes a sanctuary. Fewer explanations, fewer PR cleanups, fewer strangers rummaging through your context. Not posting is sometimes a stress policy with better coverage than your health plan. Lean in. Protection is smart, but what's the deeper philosophical move here? 9. Congruence beats curation. In plain English, alignment between who you are inside and who you show outside. Posting can be congruent too, if it's honest. But when the feed wants a character, the non-poster refuses the costume. They'd rather be whole in private than fragmented in public. That's not a vibe. That's a value system. Final lap. So how do you use social without letting it use you? 10. Use the platforms like tools, not temples. Post when it amplifies your values. Mute when it dilutes your life. A few toggles to keep your soul in the driver's seat. Private first. Public, maybe. Share moments with the people in them before the people near them. Your followers. 2. Out of 3 rule. Before posting, ask, is this to connect, to express, or to be measured? If measured is the only yes, let it marinate. Schedule silence. Try a weekly 24-hour feed fast. Watch your attention span do a comeback tour. Archive as art, not evidence. Keep a messy, meaningful offline album titled Receipts for My Future Self. Power handoff. Now that we've stabilized your inner Wi-Fi, want a rapid-fire myth bust? Lightning round myth bust. Because your brain loves speed. No post equals no proof. Correction. No post equals no performance necessary. Quiet equals cold. Try. Quiet equals curated. If it's not online, did it even happen? Flip it. If it only happened online, did I fully live it? Posting is narcissism. Nah. Motive greater than medium. Love, humor, connection, all fair game. Rapid analogies your mind won't forget. The feed is a funhouse mirror. Entertaining, not identity safe. Likes are potato chips. Delicious, not dinner. Privacy is a muscle. If you never flex it, don't be surprised when it can't lift the heavy stuff. Silence is a luxury watch. Doesn't shout, keeps perfect time. Micro case, you've probably lived. You cooked something incredible and didn't photograph it. Somehow, the flavor survived without a carousel. That's the thesis, meaning doesn't need marketing to exist. Practical mini habits, 30 seconds each. Rename post to publish. Ask yourself, would I publish this if my future self were my editor? Turn off preview counts for a week. Your brain shouldn't be stock trading your self-esteem. When the impulse hits, wait 2 minutes and write a better caption, or realize you didn't need one. Here's the philosophical kicker. Not everyone who goes quiet does it from inner peace. Some step back from fatigue, comparisons that creep in, highlight reels that bruise. That retreat isn't weakness, it's triage. If you're patching your attention with duct tape and espresso, silence might be the surgery. And yes, sometimes non-posters are misunderstood, labeled mysterious or cold. Look closer. That stillness isn't emptiness, it's depth. It's the calm of not needing to explain yourself to be understood. They don't need to be known by everyone, just understood by a few. That's a flex the algorithm can't parse. And that's exactly why it matters. Quick recap. You can screen grab with your mind. 1. Silence equals filter. 2. Perception greater than performance. 3. Internal greater than external validation. 4. Guard psychological ownership. 5. Dodge dopamine debt. 6. Build heavier, warmer offline bonds. 7. Preference, not pouting. 8. Opt out of self-presentational exhaustion. 9. Congruence over curation. 10. Treat platforms like tools. Then pick the right one for the job. Strong close that doesn't feel like a sales pitch. If this gave you breathing room between you and your feed, keep your nervous system on this channel. Tap subscribe so the next episode finds you when you're ready, not when your dopamine is bored. Drop a comment with your posting philosophy. Loud and proud, quiet and focused, or depends on the day. And send this to the loudest friend in your group chat. They'll either roast us or thank you, and both are content. One last dare. Pick one meaningful moment this week and keep it entirely yours. No post, no photo dump, no humble brag. Just live it, let it settle, and watch your memory remember how to remember. Join the psychology universe. Subscribe to Perceptomatrix and expand your perspective. You just beat the house. Again, see you in the quiet.